Hey yo, what up everybody?
Hey, what's good? What's up, everyone?
Hey, hey, hey!
Right guys, welcome to the show. To this podcast.
This is the first time the Malay Gentry is appearing live on camera.
Yep.
And most of the time you hear our voices, so this is us.
This is visually deaf guys. Now so you can put the voice to the face.
Yep.
Right. Voice to the face. Yeah. Right. This is also our first time collaborating with another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we will also link them below so you can check them out. Have to check them out.
And check out
If not,
Must check out the episodes, huh?
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Safik Daniel, also known as Madseni or Seni Mad or Mad or Gila.
And my name is Shia Osman.
My name is KERIS Johari, also known as Pak Jufei, the KERIS Collector.
We are from the Malay Gentry, and you are listening to After Six Hustlers podcast.
Hey yo, what up guys? My name is Diddy.
Hey, it's Nina.
Yo, what's good? It's Zul Maestro.
You are listening to After Six Hustlers.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here today is we are going to get to know them and how they even started as the Malay Gentry. So yeah, should we actually start with the first question rolling before? Oh yeah, mix sauce guys. This we have all the mix sauce.
Guys, minum lah.
Yeah.
Tengok lah. Kau pergi hari raya apa?
Minuman anda.
Ini juga aku sampai dulu tau.
Itulah tangan
Ini juga aku sampai dulu.
Mina dipersilakan.
Let's start with our first question. So the name of your podcast is the Malay Gentry. Yeah.
Kan?
So why Malay? And other topics are all about like Malay and like social issues among the Malay community. Are there like a lot of like issues within the Malay community or yeah?
Okay, maybe this one I will answer this because I'm the brainchild of the Malay Gentry. When I picked my fellow team members, the idea, the concept of the Malay Gentry actually came about for a long time already. Because I feel in our community today, we lack role models. You know, they are up to date. They are presentable, that are with a certain level of educational acumen, and experience, they can add value to our community. Because you see, a community always needs icons.
Yeah, correct.
Positive icons in order to progress.
Yeah.
Over the years, to be honest, we feel or rather we lack this iconic kind of I wouldn't say influence, because I don't really like to use the word influence, because these days when you see influence just because you're popular you're influencer.
True.
That is not
True.
that doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah.
Maybe because my age group, I'm old.
It's true. I think the last icon that we have was like maybe Piramli type. Is that what you are referring to?
I think I'm talking about more than that. I'm talking about example. Back in the day, we heard Professor Hadijah Rahman example. She's an icon in the part of Malay culture. Shout out to Prof Hadijah. Thank you very much for your support.
Also, don't forget us, the support also.
Then example like Dr. Effendi, and even in our community at present right now, there are icons. The idea I had then, because you see, unfortunately, when you talk from outside of the Malay community, when they hear Malays, the first concept for them is Malays troublemakers lah. Malays, all this very negative, derogatory kind of perception. You see, and then they say, oh, Malay is very shabbily dressed. I was like, are you sure? I mean, perhaps you are mixing the not right kind of Malays. So and for me, I'm Malays because partly yes, upbringing is one thing. My dad always tell me that anywhere you are, make sure you're presentable, dress well. And yes, shout out to my dad also. This style.
Hold on.
This is about the Malay Gentry. You guys
Bawa tanjak kemana?
My next question will be, okay, you know, when we do something, let's say for example, for us now, like, you know, we created a podcast group.
Yeah.
Okay, what was at the top of your head? What was it that you want to achieve together as
a team?
I think our main goal initially, like what Jofi say, he said that he's the brainchild. Yes, correct, it's very true. But our main goal is going back to that point. The Malay community in Singapore has always that preconceived notion that like we all were discussing but malas and everything. So it is about time that all of us, not only us but all of us, we not be that voice but we be a motivator and tell our people, especially the younger generation and our generation forward, for them to like, no, it's okay, whatever societal stigmas that has happened in the past, we can forget it and then we can move forward, because we are a race that is full of heritage and culture. So if we resign our fate to whatever it is back then, we're never going to go anywhere. I mean, like I've said it in the podcast before, look at South Korea and Taiwan. They're moving forward. They can do music. I mean, talking from a music point of view, they can come together and make music. But like for us, yes, but it's very hard for us to move forward because of the social stigma. And then like we even covered it in our podcast as well. It's about time that it needs to stop and we need to celebrate each other.
Right. Yeah.
That was the main goal. So I mean, we try to have the end goal of pushing our community and giving tools, if possible, whatever experience that we have, we just give. Yeah.
To add on to that point, that's why the motto for the Malay Gentry is Raikan Umat, Makmurkan Masyarakat.
Sunni lah.
We must celebrate our community, you know, meaning regardless, because the problem is, you know, from what I observe these days, it's like, that's why I do not really like to use the term influencer, because, you know, people think that once I reach this level, you know, this mine, I'm the best. You know, you put yourself that way. I mean, from an old man's perspective, if you position yourself that way, you will fall anytime.
The last question would be, what are your I would say
Motivation.
it could be a motivation.
What keeps us going?
Or what drives you to keep on doing what
What's your drive?
you're doing?
Yes. What is your drive?
Starting.
I will start a bit. I think we go back to our motto, which is Raikan Umat, Makmurkan Masyarakat, and also most of our podcasts actually we have a lot of things coming in together, you know. And it's not going to be only podcasts. Hopefully, it's going to be another things. I mean, some other things. But it's more of the value adding thing, though. It's like, I mean, when we listen to podcasts right now, I would say most of them might be talking about things that is happening now. You know, but our podcast, when you guys listen to it, it's more of 10 years down the road, you can look back at this scale. Like example, we talk about the general election. You know, 10 years down the road, if the kids don't know anything about, you know, what happened 10 years ago, then they will come back to our podcast, actually this thing happened, you know, they talk about this. We find the problem. You know, after that we acknowledge the problem, we try to find the solution to it, and after that we solve it lah. But we just give our own opinions. You know, like for example, I think one of the podcasts we talked about was the what is it called? Malay be discriminated or not? You know, macam we feel that are we discriminated, or is that our thinking only with the pool of friends that we have?
Now it's our turn to ask them questions. Sorry, we hijack your show. Dipersilakan Cik Syida Osman dengan soalan pertama.
Petikan satu.
Petikan satu sorry,
Listening comprehension.
correct. You know, you guys have been in the production, you know, industry for a long time, right? Like YouTube, not for a long time, but you guys are just doing this. But my question to you is, you guys have podcast for now, the episodes are 26 episodes?
26, yes,
right?
26 episodes, ladies and gentlemen.
Is there anything in any of the particular podcast that you would take back?
After every podcast, we will try to listen it back again. And then nanti I will be the one like texting them like, guys, I shouldn't have said that. I takut lah.
Understand.
Yeah, tapi I don't really remember in particular what.
At the end of the day, after we like how Didi mentioned, after we've talked about it, we think about the stuff that we have posted. I mean, most of the time we are just cool with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we do take feedback seriously. So we, you know, after the podcast, we sit down, but you see, we think, we listen, we think macam no. Terus macam kat. Come on.
By the way, on behalf of both of us, it's not easy to do a podcast, okay? Just for everyone.
Yeah. It is cool. It is.
Cakap senang, buatlah.
I think it was cakap senang, cuma buat.
Sama.
Sama je.
I paraphrase it.
Okay,
I don't want to claim copyright.
Betul. What would you ask, or I mean, what would you tell your younger self? Like, as in like when you were 18?
Oh, dia je senang tu.
I don't know. I mean, what would you do differently back when you were young?
Tapi dalam coaching kau ada mesin masa kan?
Tak ada lah, cakap je. Tanya soalan. Dua bukan tiba.
Like, you know, we are really living in this current time frame, right? Then, you know, we want to go back, right? I would have taught myself like more digital skills and also, you know, on how to actually create digital business. So, because for me, it's like I would always want to be first in doing things. Whether it's gonna work or whether it's not going to work, you know, we have to do it. So, but if we are really in that generation and we just started, let's just build it slowly. You know, because there are people that we can look up into. I think that's one thing. But for me, it's like I would always want to look ahead of time and, you know, be the pioneer in that particular space first.
Even for my context, I would say, who would have thought the internet would actually boom and produce this? The opportunities today presented puts those people, the teens of today, at an advantage that we did not have. Yeah. So technically, because back then, you know, internet, back then we're still using a 56k dial-up modem. Then somebody pick up phone, like, hey, you know. Yeah. What do you see yourselves in what you are doing now in 5 years? Your end game. In this initiative of yours that you have started.
we talk about this, guys. Every single time we talk about this. Every single night. No, every single night.
We repeat
Every time we meet.
over and over again.
We will talk about it. I mean, this is what we do. Yeah, every time we go meet up remotely atau kita, you know, do recording inside the studio, we won't talk about it.
Yeah.
It's just to remind kita myself, like, you know, it is possible, right? And definitely one of our you know, goals is actually not to work for other people, we work for ourselves. That is kita punya as a team, you know, we want this to be a company, you know, we want this to be you know, a branding agency. So, you know, when we have people and, you know, we will tackle all our own talents that we have, and we handpick all these people who can work for us also as well. You know, we want to grow. It's not going to stop with the three of us. Maybe we want things to grow bigger, to expand also as well.
We are the Malay Gentry. You guys can find us on Facebook at it's the Malay Gentry. You can find us on Instagram at the Malay Gentry. We got a Telegram channel, and also we are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts.
Ya, itu dia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Malay Gentry.
Okay guys, and if you guys like what you see, do not hesitate to click the follow button on Spotify and follow both of us. Alright, After Six Hustler and the Malay Gentry. And also follow us on Twitter, which is at After Six Hustler.
Yes, also do check us on Instagram also as well, which is at After Six Hustler, and also our YouTube. Okay, we don't have a custom URL, but you can just type After Six Hustler, you definitely find us there.
Yes, and of course, our Facebook page where we post daily motivational quotes, and our website www.aftersixhustler.com.
Right, so with all that, take care and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.